And welcome to Fortune Hunting with the Stanleys. And my name's Dan, and I am one of the Stanleys. I'm the only one doing this so far, with my mum being partly involved, but I'm doing most of the work at the moment. Welcome to the Dan Cave, where I've just received a £100 mystery box. Now, I've not been telling anybody where I've been getting these from because I wanted to see what's going. Now I think it's time to say that Toffer Wholesale, they send us stuff. I'm not sure whether I'm going to make profit out of the liquidation boxes that I'm getting as mystery boxes. But what I am certain of is it's going to be fun and it's going to save me money on Christmas presents and birthday presents. So I've only opened the box. I'm now going to delve into it and find out what I've got. Now, hopefully this will be a better video, because what I'm going to hope to do before this goes up and running is I'm hoping in the bottom corner I will put a running total of the RRP, recommended retail price. In the top corner, what the actual items are recommended retail price. So a total at the bottom corner and a individual item at the top corner. So before we go on, I'd just like to say I'm welcome to this. Please subscribe if you haven't done yet. Just make sure that the analytics say that we are gaining momentum and this is actually going to work. Like the video if it's good. Hit the notification bell if you think you want to know when I do another one or somebody else pops up on this channel and does one. Okay, without a matter of time, we've opened it. We've just reshuffled some stuff because it was rattling and I had to check whether there was something that was broken. Nothing's broken. So here we go. Now the first thing I'm going to pull out, clay masks, anti-stress clay mask. As you can see, the beautiful young skin I've got, I don't need that. Indonesian coconut face scrub exfoliating. Freeman brand, like the other one. Freeman. Don't know if that's any good. I'm just going to bring this over to get some of the light a bit better. There we go. Now, a 3D Lightning McQueen Pixar Cars model that you make out of beads. Looks fun. Looks very fun. They're called aqua beads, so I'm a bit old and long in the tooth to understand what toys are like now and how good this could be putting together. So I'm hoping that that's quite good. Okay, I've just brought this down so you can see a bit more into the box. So, and another Freeman's clay mask, and another Freeman's clay mask, and a Freeman's Korean Cherry Blossom toner, pore minimizer. Now, as someone who shaves, a pore minimizer is like, I think, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but a pore minimizer is like aftershave. So it closes the pores up. Aftershave, when you've shaved, it opens the pores up, so you use aftershave to close the pores up again to keep it smooth. It stops irritation then. This, I think, is a feminine version of it, and I think it's when you want to just smooth out skin, because that's what an aftershave does for a man. This is what would happen for a woman. So here we go. That's not bad. Now, God help me, Plonker, you're getting a couple more. May not give them to you. May have to sell them. There is a cost of living crisis which we are getting through, so I may have to sell these just to break even and go again. Now I should say this box has cost me £110. That's shipped to me because Toffer are in Pontefract I'm not. I'm in the Midlands. So anybody who knows me, I'm learning to drive. I've got a test early next year, very early next year. If I pass that test, it's going to be cheaper for me to get these because I'll be able to go and get them. These have to be shipped to me. Toffa have been good so far. Most of the boxes I've had have been not necessarily good sales things, but very, very good for I know someone who'd like that. And I know who'd like that is always good for Christmases and birthdays. So, moving on. Now, bad news. Bad news. I do tend to do a deal for my wonderful favourite little bro, but I may not have to do the deal. It's a Black Adam character called Dr. Fate. If I remember rightly, he's played by Pierce Brosnan in the film, I think. So, not a bad one because that's a DC character. We all know Marvel and DC and Star Wars are the three biggest things you can get to be popular. Now we've got Ikaris. Now, I have seen the film Eternals. Ikaris, I want to say, is the villain. Spoiler alert. I think he's the one that's misguided and does bad things for the... He thinks he's doing the right thing and he's not. And he gets talked off the ledge. So, I wonder if Ikaris is that one. Is it that one? I think it's Richard Madden plays him. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, a generic one. This is a pop. US Marines. A Marine in the US Forces. Cool. Now, this is the one, if it did go to my little bro, he'd have to fight his little sister. Because it's a Jurassic Park pop. It's Dr. Ellie Sattler. Now, I love Jurassic Park, but I know someone who loves it way, 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 way more than that. So the fight is on. Now, this one's a bit of an odd one, I think, because I've just seen the title on it. And T'Challa, one of my favourite characters on film. T'Challa is the Black Panther, played by the sadly departed Chadwick Boseman. But anybody who's on Disney Plus and has seen the series What If puts a superhero into a different superhero role. So what if Peter Quill wasn't picked up by the Ravagers? T'Challa was. T'Challa becomes Star-Lord, not Peter Quill. This is the What If T'Challa, who becomes the Star-Lord in What If. Highly recommend it because it's funny. The What If series it's very good for animation. It's very well done. Has done very well with the voice artists because most of them are the people that play them on screen. So it's seamlessly, and it is answering the question: what if something else had happened? What if, say, Thor was an arrogant so-and-so? Because he could, looking like that, he could be an arrogant jock. No. This was funny. Okay, so we've now got a soldier, but what's really good about this, it's an American Armed Forces soldier, but they've made the soldier clearly a female officer. Now, I'm old enough to remember a time where that would not have happened. Thank God we have moved on and brought equality into most civilizations. There are a few that don't, but the majority are. Right. What the heck? fake Lego, I think. It looks like Lego. 180 bricks. I wonder what 180 bricks of Lego costs. Half the price of Lego for that kind of size is what this should be worth, because it looks, without opening it, it looks like, it builds like, and maybe the same size. It is a knockoff. Now, we can't really call it a knockoff. It's more a homage. So it's a homage, but if your kid, your child, your wonderful ball of joy wants Lego, and we all know it's expensive, that's a good option, because Lego is just plastic. This is just plastic. So it is really one of those points where price points determine if it's popular. And in this case, I know people who will probably go for this one because it's probably interconnecting with Lego. It probably will work with other Lego bricks. I think I need to get my Lego bin down for my loft because I need to test these things, don't you think? Now, I should mention on that box there was a small tear. Nothing will have escaped from the box, but it's been what's called a shelf pull at somewhere like Amazon, where they've seen a damaged box, they pulled it, they won't send that out. They then liquidate it, goes to a company like Toffer, and Toffer will then sell them in mystery boxes. So, Magic Monkey. Don't know how to play. Probably fun. Christmas presents, great. Because when everybody's bored and had their tea, crack out a board game. If you only knew what it was like with board games in the Stanley household growing up, where we all gathered, and these would have been the bee's knees for a Christmas afternoon and a Boxing Day or a white rainy winter's day. These, get the kids off the machines and get them in front of one of these. Oh, the box is almost empty. Everything else is small. Yeah, that's MagSafe charger, Apple. It's definitely in there. That again looks like a shelf file. Somebody put a sticker over the Apple sign. So basically what they did is, because you can't tell it's Apple now, they ripped the sticker off, but it's now damaged the box. So again, a shelf pull. Now, later, when I do the research on all these things, and I can put a recommended retail price on them, I'm hoping this is the big one, because I don't do Apple, but I know people who do. And let's just say, they're a bit daft. They think that because it's Apple, it's worth more. Really? We'll see. Actually, I do know somebody who might want that, and I will go and speak to them about it, so it might be easy, that one. Now, anybody who's seen the previous two videos will know that I get quite a lot of candles. And now I've got 3 more scented candles. They are sweet apple. Ooh, bet that smells lovely. Ask anybody in my family. My nan's apple pies. If that smells like my nan's apple pies, oh my God. Juicy watermelon. Now, I don't like watermelon, so that probably doesn't smell that nice. And then cranberry mandarin. Cranberry. Nah. Sweet apple. Apple. Oh, I moaned about apple things like watches and phones, but you won't have me moaning about the sweet apple. Oh, sweet Jesus. Pull them all out. Right, we have a charcoal and black sugar mud mask. a holographic peel-off mask. Should say they're both Freeman. I think these are all Freeman looking at the packaging. We have a anti-stress Dead Sea Minerals clay mask, a detoxifying charcoal and sea salt mask, a hydrating glacier water and pink peony mask, a glacier water and pink peony, I think that's Peony, peony mask, a Sleepy Time whipped mask. What? Whipped mask? Whipped? Oh, I think we're getting into 50 Shades and all that. If it's a whipped mask, I mean, crikey. Another holographic peel-off mask. A charcoal and sea salt mask again. A clay mask, a Dead Sea Minerals again. Another charcoal and sea salt. A glacier water and pink peony again. A cucumber and pink salt. For a start, I thought salt was white, but you know, pink, really. Well, this is not white. Hydrating amethyst. Now, the first thing I know is amethyst is a jewel. It is a non-precious jewel. Amethyst is not one of the main ones. Amethyst is a good one, a very good one if you find amethyst, but it's not your diamond. So amethyst, but because it's a rock, how the heck have you got a hydrating amethyst? Really? It's just, unless they're using the colour, but I would have said that's purple, not amethyst. Oh, a glacier water and pink peony. Slightly different pink peony, I think. A cherry and yogurt steep peel pad mask. That sounds like it would be tasty to eat, not put on your face. Sweet cherry and yogurt. Oh, that might be nice. Another sweet cherry and yogurt. Another sweet cherry and yogurt. Two more sweet cherry and yogurt. And that is for the box. Now, underneath all my videos, I put my eBay shop. Now, not everything on here will go on eBay. Some of it goes on Facebook Marketplace because, quite frankly, it's not really suitable for eBay. I've tried to put everything on eBay to start with just to see if it doesn't sell in 30 days. I may move it onto Facebook Marketplace because it hasn't sold. I think these things, maybe, I might even do a job lot. If these are not very expensive, I might do a job lot because, quite frankly, it's going to take ages to sell individual ones. But what I'm hoping to do, now this is the point, is at least once a month, let's get me another box and see if we can keep growing. The thing is, this won't be the end of it. This is only the beginning. So far we've gone from 50 to 75. Now we're at a £100 box. Where can we go next? It's probably going to be a 75 or 100 again next month. It may not even be a box next month because let's remember next month is December. In December, it might not be feasible for me to do another box. But then again, if I do, that will help if you've subscribed because you will know I'm posting and you can pop back to see what happens next time. Now, my work is on, so I'm going to leave it there. Goodbye.